Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Caitlin Harvey.
Welcome back into Newswatch 12 midday. Right now, we're taking a look at the sunrise all the way up to current conditions over Medford from the People's Bank on Biddle Road. This is brought to us as part of the Newswatch 12 Weather Cam Network. Now, we saw quite a bit of smoke this morning. You can see that sunrise, just a small orange dot out into the sky. Start to rise as we head throughout the day, of course, getting some clearing looking out over Roxanne. But the smoke is still expected to come back with a vengeance. We do remain unhealthy throughout the Rogue Valley, even on into Grants Pass today. And here's a look at that satellite and radar. Here we can see that smoke clearly coming off of the Milepost 97 fire directly into Grants Pass, even out along the coast. But we're starting to watch these winds shift. That's going to bring more smoke directly back into the Rogue Valley and even into Northern California as we head throughout this afternoon. Otherwise, our live sweeping satellite and radar showing a few storms off into Harney County as we discussed this morning. These are bringing a slight chance for some dry lightning strikes on into parts of the Klamath Basin. Now, we're still remaining dry, and I think most of us will stay dry today, but highlighted here, of course, in the greens into parts of Lake County. I really think that's where that will stay. We do see that chance for some dry lightning, gusty winds, and small hail. Now, today, a bigger threat, of course, is going to be the smoke. Here's our newer smoke forecast models. At about 12 p.m. today, we'll start to watch these winds shift. We're already seeing that on our satellite. Of course, the heavier, denser smoke highlighted here in the darker reds. And take a look at 5 p.m. This is as you're gearing up to head home. Maybe you have those outdoor plans or are heading to Ashland tonight for the Pacific Rim Bowl. We're watching much denser smoke move into Grants Pass. Of course, Cape Junction still in here, the Applegate, Medford, all the way down to Ashland, even Wairika, looking for this heavier smoke. But heading into 10 p.m. tonight, look at that stark difference. I'll actually put it back here. 5 p.m. 10 p.m. Take a look at those differences on your screen. This is 10 p.m. Seeing smoke now arriving on into the Klamath Basin up over the Cascades. Of course, going to see clearer conditions if you want to beat this up toward Crater Lake, and even seeing some denser smoke into Mount Shasta. So my best suggestion, if you're trying to beat this smoke, head to the coast this afternoon and tonight, or just head north toward Roseburg and even Eugene, still looking clear. Otherwise, along the coast, we're back up into the 60s today with more hazy sunshine. Temperatures back into the 70s with gusty winds of 30 miles an hour. We're into the 90s and triple digits throughout Northern California as smoke arrives later tonight. For the Klamath Basin, slight chance for some isolated pop-up dry thunderstorms. Highs back into the 80s and 90s. We're into the 70s, 80s, and 90s today for the Southern Oregon Cascades and Siskiyous. We're seeing that slight chance of thunderstorms up toward Crater Lake and drier conditions for the Rogue Valley. Plenty of smoke, though, just around the corner. Your Pacific Rim Bowl forecast is looking hot and smoky. Now, they'll let us know the outcome of that game, if it's going to be canceled or rescheduled by 2 p.m. So be sure to stay up to date with us on air and online for those updates. Otherwise, along the coast will stay sunny, hazy, and mild as we head throughout this weekend. Northern California at 98, your high today. Do look for that smoke to move in thick as we head into this afternoon and evening. Slight chance of storms later tonight into eastern Lake County. The rest of us watching for some haze to arrive later today. Slight chance of dry thunderstorms for the Cascades and Siskiyous as temperatures stay in the mid-80s this weekend, and hot and very smoky as we head throughout the next several days into the Rogue Valley. We turn now